Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM22. We are playing with the Bohemians in the Czech Republic, and we have only played 3 games since the last episode. Yep, not a whole lot, but it is something. Now, kind of out of the blue, we lost the match after Victoria Pilsen here in the FA Cup quarterfinal. Big surprise. I mean, I think it's a big surprise to anyone, to be honest. And it's not deserved. Absolutely not deserved that Boleslav is going to win this one. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah. There's going to be one of these games every single season, and it happened in the FA Cup. So, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to win it 4 out of 5 times or whatever it would be, but yeah, we are out of the FA Cup, and that's that. Back in the league, Slovan Liberec, 2-0 result. Brilliant. Tran and Milan with the goals here. Absolutely fine result. Next one, also a very big result and very big surprise, at least to me it is. 4-0 at home against Villarreal. Pasalic coming back big time. 2 goals from him. Pagano with a goal as well. And an own goal pretty late in the game. But 4-0 before we have to go away to Spain. That is massive. It might be the season where we're getting further than we have ever been before in the European League. That's nice. That's really, really nice, isn't it? Not a whole lot happened in between the episodes here, of course, because it was only 3 games, no transfers or any of that kind of sort. So we are just going right into this game against Slavia Prague. They're currently sitting 3rd in the league, and I believe they are 14 points behind us. If we just take a quick look here at the table. Yeah, we got 65, 62 for Sparta. We got 1 game in hand, so they slipped up. Sparta slipped up. That's great news for us, especially if we can win here against Slavia Prague, who is at 51 points, so 14 points behind us. So it is definitely a 2-horse race here, and yeah, I mean, it's not. I think the overall. Here's the thing. I think the overall teams in the league have become a little bit better, like Banja Ostrava, like Jablonek, Teplice. All of these have increased their points total, or increased not the points total, but more so their quality of their squads. So Slavia Prague might seem like they are struggling a bit, but in honesty, it seems like some of the other guys were actually increasing their structure quite a bit in the league. So that's good. That's good news. That's actually good news for the Czech Republic. Absolutely. All right, let's get back to the match here. We are gonna play Haug in goal because Delgado have a small knock or something, right? So he's gonna take this one, Haug. Maybe... Nah, actually, Delgado cannot play out in Europe, so he's not gonna get that one either. Mendoza Seaman is gonna start in as the central defender, which is interesting. Ibsen on the left-hand side, which is also interesting. He hasn't played over there, but we'll try it. Colina, Aikidi, Alessandro as a box-to-box midfielder with Breitenberger, as the central midfielder on attack. Santos, Christensen, and Siska, so definitely a rotated squad. Yeah, here's the thing. I didn't really want to rotate the squad here, but as you can see, some of the main guys are struggling a little bit with conditions. So I would rather make our best team for this Slavia Prague team, but I can't really do that. So yeah, well, things are what things are, right? But I'm a little bit worried about this match because Slavia Prague is always going to be hard to beat, even if they are having an off-season, which this could be. I mean, they're 14 points behind us, so I would call this an off-season for them. But yeah, still, we are away from home, so I think it's going to be a pretty even game, but it could also be an easy game. It's sometimes hard to tell, but I think it will be an even game. Yeah, they still got the likes of Alexander Ba in there. They got, I don't know who this guy is, but it sounds like a Danish. They still got Provot. They got Josh Sargent. Wow, okay. And they also got Olienka still. But many of these guys are definitely aging now. Many of these that I just named here are way above 30 now. Well, most of our guys are, well, in their mid-20s or early 20s. So, yeah. You can see in what direction it's going to go for Slavia Prague if they don't start getting new players in there, because They won't. I mean, they need to add to their squad. That's for sure. It seems like it's going downhill for them this season, and also last season a little bit, but especially this season. I mean, they can still turn it around, but they are definitely way further off us and Sparta this season around. So interesting to see what's happening with Slavia, or maybe they will just completely fall apart. I don't know. It might be another like Barnico Strava or someone who's gonna take over that third spot in the future. Hard to tell, but it definitely seems like they are falling a bit in pace. Alright, we are off. Seaman, Aikidi. This is not a highlight, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe it is. That could have been a highlight. I think it actually was a highlight. Not very often you see that. Okay, corner, Santos, in-swinger. No one there. Okay. Is this gonna be a counter for them? No, that was the highlight. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So, out of the FA Cup, so we're not gonna win that one this year. We could get the title, which would be absolutely fantastic. We are likely gonna get to the quarterfinals in the European League. We just need to not concede 4 goals. That's basically it, right? In the next game, that is, against Villarreal. I know that in the next game after that, in the European League, we are either gonna get... who was it? Gladbach, Borussia Mönchengladbach, or more likely Atletico Madrid. Yeah, it was Atletico Madrid or Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think probably Madrid is gonna win that one. So I mean, it's gonna be tough to beat Madrid in the quarterfinal if we do not concede 4 goals in the next match. That is. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's still a little bit off when it comes to us actually winning a title in the European competitions. Even in the Conference League. Even in the Conference League, if we were to go down there some point. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, honestly. I'd rather just play the big boys. Just more money up here. Just more money. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting season here near the end, with some interesting games to play in Europe, and also some interesting league competition against Sparta Prague. Definitely a 2-horse race, but we'll see if we're the strongest horse in that race. I think so, but it's hard to tell. Still a lot of games to come, like still 10 games or something like that, right? A lot can still change. Only need a couple of bad games and then you're gonna, then you have Sparta breathing down your neck. And we absolutely do need to win this one. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of. If we can win this one, then it's really good, because we're playing a lot of the players that are more rotational options. not starting 11. That's not the best ball by Aikidi there. Could this be a highlight for them? Yeah, it seems so. Nyenka. He's been here since the start of the save. Oh yeah, that's not good. Whoa, good save by Haug. Alright, that was a decent little effort and opportunity for them. Okay, yeah, they definitely seem like the best team out there right now. That's not great. I don't know what I can really do about that right now, because we're not playing our best players, and as I said, away from home against Slavia Prague, it's always gonna be struggling, even when they have an off season. Come on. Come on. Yes, Santos! Well done. 15th goal in this season. Wow, he's actually been really solid. Wow, I didn't know he had scored that many. Well, that's really solid. Wow, what a goal that one was. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Okay. That's probably not deserved, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take that. Yeah, keep on going, I think. I mean, there is still probably a couple of really good chances for them in this game. Honestly, Slavia Prague. What are you doing? Are you losing away to my rotation players? Well, at home, actually. They're not away. They're at home. That's interesting. Are we just that good now? Are we just that good? Nah, we still have some bad games in us. I can feel that. Colina down the line. Crossing it in. Siska. Well, hello there. And that is not offside. Colina to Siska. Wow. I think that's the 4th assist for Colina since he came in. Wow, and Siska with another goal. He's also having a fantastic season, Siska. And he's not even my starter. Like, that's true. He's not even my starter, and I don't know how many goals have he scored? Probably also 15, 16, 17 or something like that. I don't really know right now, but yeah, a lot of players are doing well this season. It's a good season, right? It's been a really good season. The only hiccup is probably that FA Cup. Oh, that's a brilliant goal by Ilienka. Is it offside? It didn't look offside, but okay. Let's see. I don't think so. Goal disallowed. Wow. Okay, let's see. Wow, it's from this one. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's very tight. That was hard to spot. Very, very hard to spot. Oh, man. How good is Ilienka? And how old is Ilienka now? How old is he? 33? 32. Okay. He's still good. I mean, he's still a very good player, but some of our players are way closer to him now in terms of how good ours are. I mean, if you look at Ilienka here, and then you look at like someone like Santos, yeah? We are getting close to that kind of level. Yeah, I know all his attributes are going down, but that's just form. That's not exactly how it actually looks like. I should probably take that off because I'm actually getting annoyed by them. It's actually really frustrating to see all those numbers go down when it's not true. I mean, it is true, but only for a week, or is it a month? 2 weeks? I don't know how long it actually is. But it's not something that is really important to look at least in my opinion. Sergeant. It's probably more Sergeant. He's a pretty good player. But he's just a very good pressing forward. Probert, how good is he still? I mean, he's still in the national team. 31, yeah. He's pretty decent. Again, not good at finishing, but alright. I just wanted to see how good they were compared to our players. Who is Massimil? Oh, okay. I think he played in Malmö or something like that. I'm not sure. But I do remember seeing him before, the Danish boy there. Siska, not the best. But yeah, definitely all players are getting closer to the level of Sparta, and also, I would say probably pretty much say that we are on point with Slavia now. And we are still a little bit off Sparta, but we just have a better tactic and a better manager, of course. Oh, what a save! But I would say we have the best goalkeeper right now because he's leaving us, Hauk. But he's probably the best goalkeeper in the league. At least when it comes to statistics, and we are also the best team in the league because of our statistics and how we are playing. That's but we don't, on the paper have the best players just yet. We are close to a couple of more seasons, and I think we will definitely have the best players as well. But yeah, we are getting there. We're definitely getting there where not even Sparta can beat us. I think we are getting in 1 or 2 seasons. I think we're gonna get there where even Sparta is gonna struggle against us when they are at home. I mean, they did this season. Sparta have struggling against us this season. I think did we win both games? No, we have only played them once, but we won that game. I think that was at home. Or was that away? I don't remember. But we won 3-0 against them. I just don't remember if it was at home or away. Okay. Oh! Wait. That was offside. Yeah. That must have been offside. Or am I wrong? Goal award. What? It looked very offside, didn't it? Let's see here. That's offside. What are you talking about? That's offside. Is that a mistake by the goalkeeper? Not the goalkeeper, by the referee? I think it was. That looked very offside. It didn't even go to the line technology. That was pretty much offside to me. At least 1 meter offside. Unless the ME is not showing us what actually happened correctly. But I don't know, it looked... Oh no! Colina! Are you fucking with me? Within 1 minute, we're just throwing away this game. And I still think the first one was offside, and now they get a penalty. That's just not... It's... Yellow card. Well, at least it's not a red. For fuck's sake. Yeah. Okay. That's how you throw away a season, isn't it? Terrible mistakes. Just skip it. I don't want to see it again. Wow, Jesus Christ. That was terrible. Okay, let's make some subs here. I kind of want Ibsen for the next game, so I'm gonna put in our stocks to rotate them a little bit here. And that yellow on Colina is a big worry, so I'm gonna take him off as well. Oh man! So now probably we will see Sparta Prague be 1 point behind us again after this one. I think so, at least. That's man, so annoying. Last substitute here, Christiansen Santos. I think Santos, because there is more likelihood that I want to bring Santos for the next game. I'm gonna bring Ugwu. Probably his last season for us, Ugwu. Same probably goes for Aikidi. Okay, we got a highlight here. No, it's not for us! Oh, come on, come on. Not like this. Oh, you have to be kidding me. What a strike that is. What? We're falling apart. We're falling apart. And I can't even... Seaman not winning his header here. That is what happened. That is what happened. Seaman not winning his header. And this is an absolutely crazy strike. Wow. Sargent killing us off. Breidenberger with pretty tame strike from a free kick. Oh my god, another chance over the top. Okay. What happened? What happened? Oh my. Oh, it's disgusting, isn't it? This is a stinger. This stinks so bad. So now we're not even 1 point ahead of them anymore, Sparta Prague, if they're winning their game. I think they might go ahead of us. Oh, no, maybe it's 8 point. I'm unsure about it. Ah, terrible result. Horrible. We throw it away completely in this one. Just throw it away. And I can't, we saw 3 highlights for them. Was that 3 highlights and all 3 of them was goals? Maybe there was 4 highlights, but I mean, what the fuck? Oh man, well... Well done, Sergeant. I mean, he killed us off, didn't he? Absolutely shit here. How is it looking? Oh, they also fucked up. Wow, that's good for us. So we're still 3 points ahead of Sparta Prague. At least we got that going for us, but... Okay, well, let's get to the next one then. So, the question remains, can we throw away a 4-0 result from the first match against Villarreal? Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? It's gonna be Haug in goal, Mendoza, Ibsen, Haugosdag, Omundsen, Aikidi, Breidenberger, Bernard, Pasalic, Milan and Siska up front. I'm going for fresh rather than actually the best players, because I could have put Pagano, who will probably be better than Breidenberger. Could have put Suleg instead of Aikidi. Could have put Tran instead of Siska. Still a solid team out there, but yeah, I'm gonna go for some of the fresh lads out there. I could have gone for even more with Christiansen, but I do feel like we need at least a somewhat solid base with Haugosdag, Ibsen, Haug, Bernard, Aikidi. That's a good base to have in there, and the rest, well, whoever is ready to play, basically. yeah, I really hope we do win this one so we have more to play for in this season. I mean, we have a lot to play for in the league as well. But yeah, I really hope that we can get a little bit further into this competition. I really hope so. Tackle hard on due on 4th. Really? Why? Makes no sense to me. I don't know why we will go hard in on him. Yeah, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I tend to not like to go tackle hard on wingbacks and fullbacks and stuff like that. It doesn't feel good to do that. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Maybe because his condition is a bit low or something like that. I don't know. I would rather do it on someone not on form. You know, having really bad sharpness. That's more. That's making more meaning to me. But whatever. Let's do submit team and let's get into it. See if we can manage to not concede 4 goals here. I mean, we are away from home, so you never know. You never know. All right, match preview, kickoff. There we go. Let's actually skip this as well. There we go. We just need to not concede 4 goals. That's it. I don't care about the result other than that. I mean, I just don't want to lose. That's basically it. I just want to... I mean, I don't care about losing. If they're gonna win 2-0, don't care. As long as they don't win 4-0. Well, they can win 4-0. Then we're going into extra time. But yeah, that's my point. I don't want to go into extra time. And I do not want to lose this match in total. Or, you know, 2 legs in total. That's about it. That's a good ball into Siska. This could be a good highlight. He did some movements there. He tried to round the keeper, but didn't quite work out for him. But I appreciate the attempt. Pasalik. It's okay. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Not the best corner in the world. I mean, it's never really that great when you're not getting it through the first... Woo! Get it away, get it away! Wow, that was so close. That was so close. Hauk did well in the early stages of that, but he popped it out right to the other Villarreal player. That was not great. I was start dealing well with that one. Good. Vallejo, Petro. Oh my god. Is that the Petro and the Vallejo? I know. And then Diaz. Could be Pedro Diaz. I'm not sure if this is the players that I'm thinking of. Akidi getting a yellow, it seems. Yeah, okay. Omundsen with a throw-in up to Milan. Bernard, Siska, finding Bernard again. That's not the highlight. Hey, ref, he was over the line. That happens so often in FM. Pretty stupid. Really bad animation. And that's why I also sometimes, when there is something about, you know, the offside and stuff, it feels like that sometimes what you're, you know, seeing inside the match engine, graphically seeing, doesn't really add up to what the calculations are trying to do. It seems, at least sometimes. But I guess I don't know. I think you know what? I haven't. While I'm recording this, it is. Yeah, I'm so far ahead of you guys. I'm like months ahead of you at this point. I've played so much Football Manager and adding up so many episodes that this episode is not gonna get out before, I don't know, September or something like that. And there is a game coming out in, and it would be out already for you guys. That is called. Is it called F1 Manager? A Formula 1 Manager, right? It's coming out at the end of August. So it's already out for you guys, of course. So you know all about it already, probably. And it looks it looks so good. I mean, graphically, it looks absolutely crazy. And if it is anywhere near the level of Motorsport Manager that came out like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. If it got the same mechanics as that game, or even improved on that one, how can we not deserve a better Football Manager graphically if they can make a Formula 1 that are that good? There are absolutely no reasoning that Sports Interactive can give us why they should not be able to make a game as good as the one that... what are they called? It's the same company that have made not Zoo Tycoon, but Planet Coaster, and I don't remember what their name is, but they have made a couple of really, really good games now. And it's not like it's a much bigger company than SI is. I mean, everyone is saying, oh, SI is a small company and this and that and that. No, not really. They are actually a fairly, I wouldn't say big, but pretty average size company by now. They have earned their money. Why can we not get better graphics and better, simulation if we can get it in a game like Tennis Manager and in... Okay, but Tennis Manager is not that great. It's probably a tiny bit better than Football Manager. But when you see Formula, if you already have played it, you know my reasoning here, because I've seen some gameplay from it already. It is so far ahead of anything else we have in this type of simulation games. It is so far ahead. We want that for we now. There are absolutely no argument that SI can make that they should not be able to do it. It's just laziness from SI, because there are not a whole lot of because then you have the guys gonna go out and tell you, yeah, but we don't need FIFA graphics in a manager game. Well, why are they making good graphics in a Formula 1 game then? I mean, come on, it's making a game more realistic if you have better graphics. End of story, right? That's end of the story. I'm not looking for the arcade that is inside FIFA. I'm just looking for better graphics, better stadiums, better everything basically when it comes to graphics. And if a team like the one that have made Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster and that game development team, if they can make a really, really solid Formula 1 manager, why wouldn't SI be able to make the same kind of graphics and completely rewrite the entire coding base and the entire... and I know it's gonna cost them a lot of money, but this game right here, the graphics here, that is not gonna bring any new players into this game, is it? It's just not. If we take a look at how many, I don't know right now because the game is not out, but if we take a look at the sales for Formula 1, or the F1 manager game, right? How many is gonna buy that because of the graphics? Some of those guys that are playing Formula 1, the arcade game, is gonna buy this game as well, aren't they? So wouldn't there be a big amount of players that are playing FIFA right now and only playing FIFA that would also buy this game if it had better graphics? I mean, very much increased graphics. I'm not just talking slight improvements, I'm talking about rewriting the entire ME completely. And I know it's not going to be something that can be done in just a year's time. That's the problem. This is something they need to develop on for 3 or 4 years. It's an entire new game, right? It would be an entire new coding. So it's going to take its time to do, but I think they should do it. I think they should put the money on it, because football, as it is it's insanely big. It's insanely big. And if you can bring in millions of new players just by rewriting your coding for the graphics and completely, redoing it and bringing it up to a state where it's, closer to 2022 instead of, 2003. Because that is what we're looking at right here. These graphics are not... I mean, there are DOS games with better simulation than this. And it's true. That is true. And that's the truest statement you've ever heard from me. There are DOS games that are doing simulations better than this in terms of how it looks. The simulations are an absolutely joke in FM, and it's always been that way. And but it's still a 0-0 after 61 minutes. We are doing great here, but it is a joke by this state. Especially now when we are seeing other manager games coming out with absolutely fantastic, beautiful graphics, like in the F1 manager game. That is so great. It's so great to see that. And I think SI is gonna, because they don't have monopoly here. They might think they have monopoly, but trust me, there are gonna be another game development thinking, wow, there is a lot of football fans out there, and you know what? There are already now millions that are buying this game. Why wouldn't I go into this market? There will be another game developer very soon sitting there thinking, we can do a better job than this. Graphically. I'm not talking about the simulation and the calculations and all that, but graphically, they can do a better job. So I think we will see new manager games soon enough if SI is not up for it. And right now it doesn't look like it. I mean, it's not the improvements on the graphical stuff and the match engine itself has been it's so slight every year that it's hard to even say it's an improvement. It is. If you look at the accumulation of over many seasons or many years, yes, then you can see the improvement. But over from year to year, not really. If we go over a period of 5 years, yes, then there is improvements that we can see. But they are still nowhere near what they should be. Nowhere, right? Nowhere near it. They are falling so far behind in terms of graphics. But here's the thing. I'm still enjoying it. That's the thing. I'm still enjoying Football Manager, their engine and stuff. I'm still enjoying it. But how do I say this? How do I say this so it doesn't sound very negative? We're paying 50, well, not 50 euros, but from 30 to 50 euros every year for this game. And that's a money grab. That's basically a money grab, because what we get for that money is no more than what you would see in an update with many other games. It's not big enough improvements to be honestly worth the money for most people. And that's also why we are seeing a lot of people not buying it every year anymore. Most of the guys that I know playing Football Manager, they are not buying it every year like I am. I'm buying it every year because I'm a bloody idiot, right? And because I got the money for it. Or, well, not really, but I at least set aside money for it because I play it that much. But you're losing a whole lot of money if you have a lot of players that don't want to buy it because they think the improvements are too small or not big enough or not exciting enough or whatever it is, right? So why not instead of bringing out a game every year, why not bring it out every second year but have a higher sales rate by having a more exciting, game to get out on the street? Because there would be more people that right now are only, wow, I forgot about the substitutes here, that are only buying it every 3 or 4 years, that would be more inclined to buy it every second year if there is more bigger improvements every second year instead of every year where it's very slight improvements. But I mean, there must be someone inside SI who is making these calculations and figuring out that it's better to put it out every year, and the idiots like me are gonna buy it every year, and that's gonna make enough sales for them to do it every year. So there must be something about that. But I think in the long run, it would be better to do it the other way around and just make a pretty good update for the game every year instead, and then every second year they bring out a new completely game. I think that would be better, but I think they could make a DLC every second year. Make a DLC instead, right? Just a DLC for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 9 euro or something like that, where it's not a full game, it's just an upgrade. And then the year after that, then bring out the new release and really have the improvements that are gonna take it to the next step where people are gonna upgrade from the previous version. But I mean, it's probably not I don't know why they're not doing it like that. I would do it like that if I was a company, but maybe they can't financially do that, or maybe Sega is putting a pressure on them, or who knows what it is, right? Who knows? But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me that they're putting out a game every year that only, a fifth of the player base are actually buying, because the other ones are gonna just stick to FM20 or FM19 or FM18 even. So yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, this is a good result. It was a very even game, like we kind of spoke about that it would be. I thought they would do a little bit better Villarreal, but nope, it's a draw, and we are continuing with our adventure in the European League. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And it does look like it's gonna be Atletico Madrid in the next one. Oh boy, yeah, Gladbach not doing too well in that one. Probably as expected, but whatever. So another Spanish team to beat. I don't think we can beat Madrid. Honestly, I don't think so. But let's see when we're going to play them here. We're going to play them down here. I'm definitely going to come back for that game. So not a whole lot of games again, because that's just how it is. I'm probably going to play the Atletico Madrid game and also the Sigma Olmütz game. So we're going to come back for those two in the next episode. So it's not the longest episode in the world, this one. That doesn't really need to be. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you back for some Madrid and some Sigma in the next one.